Have you ever dreamed of creating and selling children's book online but thought you need to be a professional writer or an artist? What if I told you that you could create professional quality children's story with consistent characters and sell them on platforms like Amazon KDP? Today, I'm going to show you a secret tool that is a game changer in the children's book market and making it possible for anyone to become a published author. So in this video, I'm going to show you how this AI tool creates children's stories in minutes, the exact process for turning these stories into products, and why this tool is perfect for entrepreneurs and digital publishers. But first, let me tell you about the incredible opportunity in children's book publishing that most people don't even realize it exists. The children's book market is absolutely massive. They have great ideas but no way to execute them professionally. That's when I realized there are two types of people who want to enter in the children's book market. Those who get overwhelmed by the traditional barriers and never start, and those who discover AI tools that remove those barriers completely. One approach keeps you stuck as a customer of children's book, while the other one empowers you to become a creator and a seller in this amazing market. And this amazing tool that I'm talking about is RedKids. It completely changed my perspective on children's book publishing. It's just not a story creation tool. It's a complete solution for entering the children's book market. And this is how it works. First of all, you have to go and click the link on my description to create your account completely for free. And for those who sign up now with my special link, they're getting 1,500 extra credits. And once you open your account, it's going to look exactly like this. So as you can see, over here we have the quick drawing, the AI picture book, and we have more activities. Over here we can go ahead and choose the picture books by age. So if you already have an age on mind, you only go and select from all of these options. And this is the easiest way to generate your book, since from here we're going to go and generate our book more easily. So I think I'm going to be creating my books from 4 to 5 age. So I just click over it. Over here, we have to go ahead and select the topic type for our story. And as you can see, we have adventure, we have fairy tales, family, holidays, stories, activities, and even education. So as you can see, inside of these topics, we even get a more detailed topic. So we have adventure, but we can make it about dinosaurs, pirates, space, superheroes, and a lot of other options. And this is the same for all of these topics. So for mine, I think I'm going to keep it on princess and castles. Once you select that, you can go ahead and select your protagonist type. So you can make it in animals or humans. Over here, we can also go ahead and select the emotional tone. So for mine, I'm just going to keep it on joyful and fun. And now we can click in get started. Over here is going to take up to a minute to generate a story. Now over here it already generates my story. So as you can see, we have the title of this story. So we have Princess Sarah's Dancing Day. We also have over here the number of the pages. So we have the front cover and we have all of these pages for our story. What you can also go and customize is the type of size for your story. So let's say that if you want it in 3x4, you can also go and change this over here. And I think I'm going to keep it like this. Over here we can see what we select earlier. So we have the fairy tales, princess and castles, humans, and joyful and fun. So we had over here. So we have it complete over here. Now what we have to do is go ahead and extract the roles. And as you can see over here is showing me my roles. So over here we have Sarah that it's a human and Thomas that it's also a human. And I'm going to click in confirm. And there we go. We have the role of our first character and the role of our second character. And we can click in confirm role. So we click over here and we can click in next. And now it's going to ask us to choose the style for our storybook, which I find the hardest part. So as you can see over here, we have a lot of options that we can choose from, and you can see all of them are very interesting. So you have all of these options in this section over here, but we also have this other section where you will find even more options for your book creation. So I think for the theme of my book, I would like to keep it on something like Pixar style fairy tale. So I think I could even go and find my Pixar style, which is over here. But as you can see, we also have the fantasy style, the tootlet art, and all of these look very, very good. We also have the cute illustration that is also very nice, and I'm not even sure which one I want to create. And now, once I have select my style, we can click in next. Over here, the first thing that RedKids is going to generate is our protagonist. And this is very important. So when we do this, we have a consistency for the rest of our storybook. And all of our characters maintain the same. So I'm just going to click in generate. And there we go. RedKids already generates some options for our characters. So we have all of these options that we can use. And I think my favorite is this one, so I can click in confirm. And now we go ahead and generate our second character. So we're going to do exactly the same. We're just going to click in generate and wait a few minutes. And here we have it. We have the options for our character. And I think for this one, I really like this one, so I'm just going to click in confirm. And now we already have our 2 different characters. And now we can click in next. And over here, RedKits already generate all of our pages. And as you can see, it even adds the text that we generated earlier. So the first thing that we have to do is generate our cover. And to do this, the only thing that you need to do is just go ahead and click in generate. And over here, it already generates some options that we can use as our cover. But what I really like about RedKits is that if you don't like any of these options, or if you want to adjust them, what you can do is just go ahead and click over here in the section of AI images. It's here where we can go and add our own touch to these AI images. I often hear people saying, doesn't AI generated content lack of heart and creativity? Actually, that's something that I thought too initially. But RedKits allows you to customize every aspect of your book. So you can edit the story, adjust the characters, adjust these kind of images, so you can add it your own touch and make this book unique. You are in complete creativity control. The AIs just handle the technical execution. So over here we have the official prompt and you can go ahead and edit it. So you can go add or delete some options over here, or you can go ahead and add your own prompt. So I'm just going to be adding my prompt, a magical fairy tale castle. And over here we have all the details of my prompt and we can click in generate. And there we go. As you can see, we got all of these amazing options by adding our own prompt into this tool. And I really like all of them. I think all of them look very beautiful, but I think that my favorite is this one. So I'm just going to click in confirm. So you can see how much these AI generated images change it to this by only customizing it into my own way. And now we can go ahead and customize it with the text of our storybook. So I think that I would like to add it over here, and we can even go and change the font of these ones. First of all, the size. I think I will keep it on small, so something like this works very well. What we can also do is just go ahead and change the font. So I think I'm just going to go and take a look on which options we have. So I think for princess, I would like to keep this one. So I think it stands out very well, and it's a very nice font. So I'm just going to keep this one, and then I'm just going to adjust again so everything fits perfectly. And we can go ahead and even change the color of this font again. So I can go and make it in pink, since I want this to be very visually appealing for girls and it stands out from the back. And I think something like that could work very well. And we can move on into the creation of our second cover page. And over here, what RedKits is keeping on mind is that it's a single role scenario with our main character. So it's going to keep all of that in mind, and we can click in generate. And then from here, we also get our 4 options, and you can go adjust the image or select a different one from the options that we got over here. This one I also really like. And you can do exactly the same. Just go ahead and change the text, change things in your image if you want to, but I think that is very good as it created now. And you're going to keep doing this till you finish the rest of your pages, adjusting different styles, adjusting everything that you don't like that the AI generated. And once you finish your book, you can go ahead and download it. And to do this, we're just going to click on these 3 dots. We're going to click in export PDF. And now it's going to download it in a PDF format. But that's in case that you want to generate your book using the help of AI. I also hear people saying, but I just want to generate a book out of my own images. And you can also create this with the help of RedKits. And to do this, we're just going to go and we're going to click in the section of AI filter. And over here, what we have to do is just go and add our own image. And to do this, the first thing that you have to do is just go ahead and upload your own image. So I'm just going to be selecting one of my own images. I'm going to be using this one, and I can click in open. Now, what you have to do is just go ahead and change your filter. So you can go and do it on this one, or you can go ahead and click in more. And from here, you will see all the different styles that RedKits have. So you can see we have the adventure style, we have the Pixar style, we have all of these styles that we can transform our image into. So for mine, I'm going to be using the Frozen Land fairy tale style. I really wonder how my own image is going to look on this kind of style. And I can click in confirm. Now I have select my image and my style, and I can click in generate. Now it's going to identify my image and it's going to transform it into this new style. And then from here, we have all of the options for this image, which are all very interesting. And we can keep doing this and clone with another type of style. So over here, you can just go ahead and change your other style. So I can go and try it out with the Chihiro, which was also very viral. And you can create your own storybooks with these different styles. So I can go confirm and also generate. And over here, we have the same image, but in a different style. And you can keep doing this with the different styles that you want to try it out. Now with this image, I can also go ahead and generate a complete scene. So what I have to do is just go ahead, add my prompt, and you can go and choose the reference weight. So for mine, I'm just going to keep it very strong, and we can click in create. And as you can see, it follows my exact same style. I'm even very surprised how it looks exactly like me. And from one image, you can go and generate a complete book with different scenes from your own pictures, or completely customizable. So from one image, you can create a complete storybook. And once you finish all of these storybooks, what you have to do is just go ahead, download them, and then upload it into Amazon KDP to monetize from this amazing tool. And to do this, I already have a video where I show step by step how to do it. And if you don't know how to do it, you can go ahead and check that video. The link is on my description. I know you might be thinking, isn't children's book market already too saturated? While it's true that there are many children's books out there, there is also constant demand for fresh quality content. The key is finding your niche and creating stories that stand out. With RedKit's AI, you can quickly test themes and styles to find what resonates with your audience. And there is an amazing opportunity right now to start trying your design skills. RedKit is running a contest where you can win up to $1,000 by creating amazing storybooks using their platform. You only have to submit your book. I can wait to see everyone's books there. Now you might be wondering what this incredible opportunity cost. When I think about the traditional route, hiring writers and illustrators for thousands of dollars per book, RedKit AI is honestly a no-brainer. For less than the cost of hiring an illustrator for just one page, you get the ability to create professional children's book. And unlike traditional publishing, there are no upfront printing costs. Platforms like Amazon KDP handle everything on demand. Think about it. If you create just one children's book that sells constantly, RedKit's paid for itself. And the ability to create unlimited books across multiple niches. The income potential is incredible. So here's what to do next. Click the link in my description of RedKit and get your extra 1,500 credits. Choose a niche that excites you and create your first book this week. Publish it on Amazon KDP or list it on Etsy and start your children's book business. Imagine having a portfolio of published children's books that generate passive income while bringing joy to families around the world. And if you're also wondering what else you can create with the help of AI, check my video on the 3 digital products that you can create in Canva and sell today. If you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you for watching and see you in another video. Have a great day.